What if I told you that a single bullet didn't just take down Charlie Kirk, it detonated an explosion of conspiracy theories, political finger-pointing, and internet sleuths acting like CSI agents with a Wi-Fi connection? This is the story of Charlie Kirk's assassination, the footage, the theories, the chaos, and why the aftermath may be even more dangerous than the shot itself. And because chaos loves order, we're breaking this down into 10 wild facts you need to know about this case. Let's dive in. Fact number 1, the killing itself. On the campus of the University of Utah, Charlie Kirk, just 31 years old, was holding one of his signature prove me wrong meetings. You know the setup. A table, a crowd, a debate staged like a political street fight. But before he could win or lose that day's argument, a sniper's bullet ripped through his neck. Just one shot, fired from a rooftop. Clean, precise, and fatal. Kirk collapsed, rushed to the hospital, but didn't make it out alive. One shot, one death, and a million unanswered questions. And if one unanswered question gets your attention, wait until you hear the next one. Fact number 2, the mysterious shooter. Here's what we know: almost nothing. The assassin used a precision weapon, fired once, then vanished. That's it. No manifesto dropped, no live stream, no Joker-style look at me moment. Just silence. Which, let's be honest, is way scarier. Because when there's no story, the internet will write its own. And, oh boy, did it. And speaking of the internet writing its own story, fact number 3, the Conspiracy Olympics. Footage of the shooting spread online within hours, and suddenly TikTok looked less like dancing teens and more like a 24/7 Zapruder film club. One guy in a white hat adjusts his visor, must be a signal. A supposed security guard makes a weird hand gesture, definitely a signal. A student turns his head just before the shot, clearly psychic, or maybe an inside man. To some, every blink, scratch, or sneeze became the Morse code of assassination. The internet turned into the world's worst improv troupe. Yes, and it's a CIA plot. But hold on, because the footage wasn't the only fuel for paranoia. Fact number 4, fake videos on steroids. Among the evidence circulating was a clip of a man sprinting away from a building, packaged as the assassin escaping. Except, small problem, the footage was from a gunfight in a Nevada casino months earlier. Different state, different story, but on social media, that didn't matter. If it looked dramatic, it was in. This is the internet age where misinformation travels faster than bullets. And when the internet is on fire, you can bet politics will pour gasoline. Fact number 5, political firework. Within hours, Trump himself declared the killing an act of the radical left. Elon Musk, never one to skip the spicy take, called the left the party of murderers. The MAGA world roared, the far right sharpened its rhetoric, and the left rolled its eyes hard enough to cause migraines. The shooting wasn't just a crime, it became a weapon in America's culture war arsenal. Forget prove me wrong. This was prove it wasn't the people you hate. And if you think the rhetoric stopped there, oh, just wait. Fact number 6, the false flag frenzy. Remember the assassination attempt on Trump in Pennsylvania? People screamed false flag faster than they screamed medic. Well, history doesn't repeat, but it rhymes because the same cries are back. CIA, FBI, Biden's White House, every 3-letter acronym is suddenly a suspect. Never mind evidence, this is about vibes. And the vibe is, don't trust anyone. The more chaotic the event, the easier it is for false flag to trend. And when don't trust anyone is the mood, you know what happens next. Total narrative, free for all. Fact number 7, the body language breakdown. TikTok detectives slowed the footage frame by frame like it was the Zapruder film too. The white hat guy, the hand signal man, the too fast student, they're all internet suspects now. Are these gestures innocent fidgets, or are they code from some shadowy cabal? If you ask me, people just love turning Where's Waldo into Who Killed Kirk. But once an idea catches online, it's like glitter, you'll never get rid of it. and glitter gets everywhere, including politics. Fact number 8. Polarization on steroids. The truth is blurry, but one thing is crystal clear. This assassination has deepened America's divide. Left versus right, MAGA versus mainstream, conspiracy versus fact. Political violence is on the rise, and every high-profile attack becomes another crack in the foundation. One bullet didn't just kill a man. It widened the canyon between two halves of a country that can barely look at each other anymore. It's not just a tragedy, it's tinder for the fire. And that fire? It spreads fast. Fact number 9. The information vacuum. Here's the paradox. The less we know, the more people invent. With a shooter unidentified, the motive unclear, and the footage inconclusive, the story became a choose-your-own-adventure novel. Except instead of dragons and treasure, it's FBI plot versus radical left terror. And in the vacuum, theories thrive. Because nothing grows faster in the dark than suspicion. But suspicion has a way of mutating into something even uglier. Fact number 10. The consequences. Charlie Kirk's death isn't just about one man or one bullet, it's about what comes next. Investigations will drag on, theories will multiply, and rhetoric will get sharper. And somewhere another angry person is watching all this unfold, maybe thinking, if he could do it, so can I. That's the scariest part, the copycat effect. Political violence feeds on itself, and every unsolved mystery makes it stronger. In the end, the shooter may have fired once, but the echoes, they'll last for years. So here's the big question. Do you think we'll ever know the full truth? Or is this destined to be another American mystery, chewed up and spit out by the culture war? If this breakdown gave you something to think about, hit that like button, drop your theory in the comments, and subscribe for more stories that cut through the noise. Because this isn't just news, it's history being written in real time. And you deserve the full story, not just the loudest one.